Hey everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back. It's about time I do a monthly favorites video. It's been a while since I've done one. I think, wow, since last year. I did my favorites for the year 2020, but not a monthly. And let's see, so we've got January, February, and March favorites. So this is going to be, hopefully it's not going to be too long of a video. And I'm going to have to say it's going to be a lot of Chanel products. Yeah, I know, but I'm just in love with the products that I got from Chanel. And also some products that just didn't work out for me. So alright, let's go ahead and start with the products that didn't work out for me. And I already returned this product and it pains me to say it, it's by La Mer. And if you're familiar with my channel, I love La Mer. It just holds a special place in my heart because my mom loved La Mer. I love the soft cream, I love the skincare, but the makeup, at least the one that I got, it just didn't work out for me. And I'll put a picture up here. And it's the Soft Moisture Powder Foundation. I tried it several times and it just looked like powder on my skin. I just didn't like it, or the color. And for $125, that foundation needs to work. And I hate returning things, but yeah, that's a lot of money to keep, so I returned that foundation. I did a video with it and I'll link it down below, and pretty much a lot of these products, I did videos of it, so I'll link those videos down below if you want to check those out. But yeah, that foundation just didn't look good on me. Now, another foundation by La Mer, I did get it in a sample because I didn't want to spend that much money and not like it and return it again, but it is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. I got it in the shade Suede 33, and again, it just didn't look good on my skin or the color. So I'm glad I got a sample of it so I didn't have to return it, and here's what that foundation looks like. It's a liquid foundation. The other one was a powder, it was in a compact. So yeah, it pains me to say that the La Mer foundations, both of them just didn't work out for me, but there are two other foundations that did, and I'll get to that when we get to my favorites. Another foundation that wasn't too keen on is the one by Dior, the Forever Natural Nude Foundation. It just didn't look good on my skin either. The color is good. This was in the shade 3.5 in. This one, unfortunately, another foundation just didn't work out for me. And I also did a video on this one, and I'll link it down below for you guys. Now for this eye cream, it's by Origins. It's the Ginseng, let me look. The Refreshing Eye Cream to Brighten and Depuff. This little jar right here, and I got it in a advent calendar. Now I've been trying it, and it does brighten underneath your eyes because it has like a sheen to it. But what I didn't like about it is that it kind of dries underneath my eyes where it leaves a little bit of a crustiness to it. I mean, I used it quite a bit, but I just didn't like what I saw after it kind of dried down. Let me just see. You can see that it does brighten up, but after a while it just dries down to, I don't know, a crusty mess, especially in my wrinkles, because I do have the wrinkles and the fine lines underneath my eyes, but I need something that will give me hydration, and this one doesn't cut it. And one of you guys did mention about eye creams that doesn't work out. We can use it as a hand balm, so I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to use it for my hands. We'll see if it works out, but for underneath my eyes, yeah, not my favorite. I am trying some other eye products, and so far I'm kind of liking those, and they may show up in my next month's or the month after that, not empties, favorites. Now I'm going to show you three products here that are kind of like in between my favorites and not so favorites. And unfortunately, they're all by the same brand, Suqqu, and their products for the eyes. Let's start with the eye pencil. Now what I do like about it, it is very thin, so it'll be perfect to line underneath the lash line. One thing I didn't like about it is for my waterline, because it just disappears after a couple of hours. You can see that it is a thin pencil. So I will use this for underneath my eyes, but not for my waterline, because I need that deep black for my eyes. And this is just called the Suqqu Gel Eyeliner Pencil 01. And then this one, the Nuance Eyeliner 01. This is an eyeliner pen. Comes in a felt tip, like so. I do like the tip part of it because it glides on very nicely. I just didn't like the color. It's not a deep black. It's more like, I don't know, not a gray, but just not a deep black that I like for my upper lash line. So one thing I do like about it is that it just glides on my lids. It doesn't pull on it, but I just don't like the color. And then the mascara, and what I do like about it is that it's great for the lower lashes. I don't like it for the upper lashes. It doesn't give me that wow. I would say that it just kind of separates the lashes and gives it a little bit of oomph, but not for my top lashes. Perfect for the lower lashes, but not for the top. There are some aspects that I like about them, but Yeah, not enough for me to repurchase them again. Now, let's get to the products that I love. And let's start with the foundation. And the one that I'm wearing right now, it's by Chanel. And it's the Sublimage L'Essence de Temps foundation. Oh my gosh, I love this foundation. I did a video on this and I'll link it down below. And this is a skincare foundation. It has the secret ingredient of the Sublimage skincare. I believe it's the Vanilla Planifolia that is sourced in Madagascar. And I love this foundation. It doesn't look powdery. It's not settling in any pores or fine lines. Now, I will have to say this, that I did go to the beach over the weekend and I did get a little darker, and the shade that I got was B40 and the next shade up is B70. There's no B50 or B60 like in the other Sublimage foundation. So I did kind of have to bronze it up a little bit more because I did kind of look ghostly white when I applied it on today. But I love this foundation that I may get the B70 and just kind of combine them together because this is a beautiful foundation, and it does come with a foundation brush that I really do enjoy. And here's what that one looks like. This one does cost $150, but you are getting the foundation brush and a little bit more product. I believe 1.35 fluid ounce in here. So you are getting a little bit more. And I would spend that much on this foundation than $125 on the La Mer foundation, the little compact foundation. Another foundation that I really do enjoy is this one by Guerlain. It's the L'Essentiel High Perfection 24-Hour Wear Foundation. And I believe it has an SPF of 15. Yes, SPF of 15. Another great foundation. I also have the one that they came out with last year, the Glow Foundation. And that one is a beautiful foundation too. So yeah, I did find two foundations that I really do like. For the past couple of months, I've been buying a lot of foundations. The one by Chanel, Guerlain, Dior, La Mer. I'm also trying the cream foundation by Suqqu, and this one, it's new by Suqqu, and it's the powder foundation, the powder glow foundation. Tried this a couple times, and I'm trying the cream foundation. So far, I like them both, and hopefully I'll be doing a video on these two soon. I also have another one by Chanel. I believe it's the Water Tint that I haven't tried yet, and the one by L'Oreal. So I do have a lot of foundations that I'm trying, and it's just hard for me to get it out real quick because I like to try it several times with different primers, several days, and then other videos need to go up. So hopefully those foundation reviews will be up soon, hopefully. Now let me show you the Stick Concealer by Clea de Peau. I have it in two shades, and one of you guys mentioned it, so I had to pick it up, and I love this concealer. Oh my gosh, it doesn't crease up underneath my eyes in my wrinkles, and it just looks very smooth and very creamy and very hydrated. So I was really quite surprised with it being a stick foundation because I thought it'd be kind of drying. But what I do is I use my fingers and just pat it underneath my eyes. Don't need to use a brush or a sponge. I think using my finger just kind of helps melt it into my skin. But I have it in two shades, Buff and Hazelnut, and I like to use Buff, the lighter one, underneath my eyes, and then just kind of blend it with Hazelnut. It's a little bit darker. Kind of cover the dark circles that I have right here. Let me go ahead and swatch them both for you so you can see. So here's Buff and here is Hazelnut. So this brightens my eyes and this kind of conceals the dark circles. And you can see that it looks very creamy, not drying at all. I also love the one with the clicker by Clea de Peau. I love that one too. I showed you the mascara by Suqqu that wasn't my favorite, but this one by Uoma Beauty, love this mascara. And it's called the Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara, and I believe Nordstrom now sells this brand. Let me show you the wand. It has like an hourglass wand, and it's what I'm wearing today, and it just gives me that volume, that thickness of it, and that darkness of it. And I believe this one cost $19.50. Love this mascara, and I love doubling it up with my Lancome Miss Your Big, and those two together, it just really gives my lashes that oomph that I need without any clumpiness or flakiness. Now this product is by Suqqu, and I got this by accident. I thought it was a lash mascara, but it is the brow mascara. I just picked up on the word mascara and just added my cart. But I was quite surprised with it because I really do like it. It's for your brows, and it really does sets it in place, and I do have a couple of gray hairs in my brows, and it does camouflage it. So here's the spoolie in this one. It just says Volume Eyebrow Mascara 01. This one will be replacing my one by Anastasia, that brow gel, because I really do like it. For some reason, it really just holds them in place and camouflages my gray brows. Now I did pick up a lot of other products by Suqqu, and I'm trying those out, like I said, the foundation and the eyeshadows. And the eyeshadows, I'll be doing a video on that one, and those are really nice eyeshadows that I got. Now, speaking of eyeshadows, let me go ahead and show you the one that I'm wearing right now. It's also by Uoma Beauty. It is the Black Magic eyeshadow palette, and I believe this is in the shade Poise, and here is the palette there. As you can see, I went blue this time. Believe me, I was very intimidated using this shade because I'm not used to wearing this type of a color. But I'm going to insert a video of me using this palette to get this look, and I think it looks okay. I mean, it's just makeup. If I don't like it, I'm just going to go ahead and wash it off. But blue shadows, it's still kind of very intimidating, but so far I kind of like this look. Now, what I like about this palette is it has a lot of matte shades that you can use for your transition or even just your whole look. Instead of some palettes having, you know, 1 or 2 matte shades. A big palette like this. It also has some shimmers, and this one right here, it's very metallic-y. But I was really intimidated using this blue shade, and also this black shade, which is called the Black Y'all. It's not very pigmented, so it's very beginner-friendly, I guess you could say. It's not like the Pat McGrath black shade there, where you just need one little poop in there, and it will cover your lid. This one has some give to it. It's not very pigmented, so you can really build it up if you want to. And yeah, I think it's a pretty look. I mean, it's not going to be my everyday look, but at least I tried using a blue shade. And this one cost $44. Now, there is one shade, this one right here, Poise. It's not very pigmented on me. And it's a little bit more on the cool tone, which isn't bad. I'm starting to get, you know, getting more into the cool tones. But I love the matte shades here. They're very pigmented and they blend out very nicely. And I also did a video with this palette with a different look, not a blue look. And I'll link that one down below if you want to check that out. But this is a nice palette. She did come out with a new palette. I believe it was the Coming to America, that movie with Eddie Murphy. There was a sequel to it. I didn't get that palette because it's more pinks, because I have enough pink palettes. And that is another segue to go into this next palette. It is a pink palette, and it's by Natasha Denona, the Love palette. I did get this one with one of my friends here on YouTube, Leanne. Both got the Beautylish Lucky Bag, and we did a palette swap, and we did a video on that, and I'll link it down below. Here is the Love palette. It has a lot of pink shades, so yeah, I didn't need another pink palette, and this is very nice. Natasha Denona palettes are very nice. Very expensive, but they're very nice, and I haven't bought one. Gosh, I haven't bought the last two, and I keep looking at that Glam palette. That one looks nice, but I'm just trying to, you know, kind of contain my buying because I've been buying a lot. But that one, who knows, maybe I might get that one. And also the Bronze palette, didn't get that. And there's a new one that she came out with. It's very colorful, and I probably will not get that one. This is as colorful as I'm gonna get. Thank you, Leanne, for doing the collab with me. That was kind of fun, doing a palette swap. So yeah, this is another nice palette, one of my favorites. Now for the next eyeshadow palettes, I wasn't too sure if I should show it because we can't find it here in the States. But I did get these from a personal shopper. Her name is Tavia, and I'm sure you all know who she is. She has an Instagram account, Chicprofileofficial. I'll link it down below. And she posts a lot of upcoming new releases in makeup. And she's out of the UK, and you could only get these eyeshadows from the UK, and I contacted her, and it was just a very wonderful experience to deal with her. So thank you, Tavia, for getting me these two eyeshadow palettes by Chanel. Also did video on these, I'll link them down below, but the ones that I have is 372 Bouquet Ambre and 368 Golden Meadow. Let me show you Golden Meadow first, because I think I kind of like this one a little bit more than Bouquet Ombre. I love these two shimmer shades right here. And here is Bouquet Ombre. Let me put them side to side. So here is Golden Meadow and Bouquet Ombre. And these are the first time I've tried eyeshadows from Chanel. Now the blushes I've tried and I love them. You're going to be seeing those, some of those coming up next or soon. But the shadows from Chanel, they just blend in very nice. They're not very powdery. They stay on. So I was really impressed with these shadows by Chanel. I'm going to be looking at other quads from Chanel. Now for some eyeshadow brushes. And I did pick up some new ones from Rephr, and I'm really impressed with these. These are the ones that I used with the Uoma Beauty for this look. They are dirty because I just used them for this look. This is the number 15, and it is great for a crease brush. It's fluffy, but yet not very fluffy, so it'll give you that great pigmentation, especially in the crease. And then the number 14 is a little bit smaller, to where you can really place the eyeshadow where you want it to be. And then this one, the number 13, this is a little bit of a smaller, kind of like a pencil brush, but it's a little bit more fluffier. And this is another great one to really pack on the color for the outer corner. And that's what I used for that black shade, Black Y'all. And here's number 03, and this one is a pencil brush. Again, another one for the outer corner and underneath your lash line too. Haven't tried the others yet. I'm just concentrating on the ones for the eyes, but so far the ones I've tried, really do love these blushes. Not blushes, brushes by Rephr. Now let's move into blushes, and they're all by Chanel. Love Chanel blushes. And they did come out with 2 new ones, and I picked them up, and I'm wearing one of them right now. Let's see here. The one I'm wearing is Rose Ruban. Someone in the comments down below when I did a video on these blushes said it translates to pink ribbon. So here is Rose Ruban. And the other one, 604 Braun Rouge. Love this shade. Now the other 2 Chanel blushes that I really do like, one of them did come out in the holiday 2020, and it's this one, the Illuminating Blush Powder. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the emboss there. And it's such a beautiful shade when I have it on, and it does have a little bit of a luminosity to it, which I don't mind, but yeah, this is a beautiful blush by Chanel. Love it. So here is Rose Ruban, Braun Rouge, and this is the Illuminating Blush Powder. So these 2 are matte, and this one does have some shimmer to it. Now the other blush from Chanel, it's the Blush and Highlighting Duo. And here is that one, and I love this blush. Another beautiful shade by Chanel. And another one with a pretty emboss there. Now the highlighter, I don't use this one as a highlighter because I'm not a big fan of pink highlighter on my skin tone. But let me show you the blush in that one. Here it is right here. Let me go ahead and swatch the highlighter. You can use this one as like a little wash over the blush. But as a highlighter for me, not my favorite. So here's the highlighter in that. So yeah, I do love the blushes. The pink highlighter, not my favorite, but I will use it as like a little wash of shimmer over the blush. But as a highlighter, not my favorite. Now the highlighter that I do like and what I'm using right now is also by Chanel, and it's this one right here. Look at that. That is beautiful. And this is the Illuminating Blush Powder. But I use this one as a highlight, and it's really pretty. Kind of subtle, but yet does give me a little bit of a highlight there on my cheeks, and I always like to use it underneath my brows. This one's a little bit more on the gold side instead of pink. Now for the lipsticks, and pretty much they're all by Chanel except for one, and let me go ahead and show you the odd one out. It's by Uoma Beauty, and I did get this one in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. It's the Black Magic Metallic Lipstick, and let me tell you, it is metallic. This is in the shade Baja, and look at that. Now, in that same video, when I was using the eyeshadow palette, I did use this lipstick, and it's just a beautiful, if you love sparkly lips, this is the one to get. Let me wipe off the blushes real quick. It almost has like, I don't know, I call it like a unicorn look to it because it had many different shift in color. I wanted to wear it today, but I think that would have been just too much color on my face. But this is in the shade, I believe, Baja, but look at that. When you turn it, how metallic it is, and then when you turn it this way, you can see the color. Metallic, color. Makes me just want to put it on right now, but no, I think that would just be too much going on here. Now the rest of the lipsticks are by Chanel, and let me go ahead and start with the one I'm wearing right now. It is the Rouge Allure Velvet Le Lion, and this is a luminous matte, and it's what I'm wearing right now, and the shade that I'm wearing, Beige Ardent. Let's see the number. It's not Beige Ardent, it is Beige Rougissant. I believe that's how you say it. It's number 227. Now I will have to say that these are not long wearing. They do come off when you eat or drink, but it just feels very nice on the lips if you're looking for a matte lipstick. Now I did videos on all of the lipsticks that I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you my favorite shade, I guess you could say. Again, this one's Beige Rougissant, and here is that one. Now let me go into the liquid lipsticks, and I'm not a big fan of liquid lipsticks because it does dry my lips. But this one by Chanel, the Le Rouge Duo, very nice on my lips. This is in the shade Milky Blueberry, and this is a beautiful shade. And why they call it the Duo is because you have the liquid lipstick on one side and you have the lip gloss on the other. So you put the lipstick on your lips, let it dry a little bit, and it really does dry down your lips. And then you apply the lip gloss, and that gives it a nice little slip where it doesn't dry your lips down. And it really does keep the color in place. Let me show you the shade of Milky Blueberry. Beautiful color. Now it does transfer a little bit on the applicator of the lip gloss, but I find if you just let the lipstick dry down for about a good 5 to 10 minutes and then apply the gloss, there's hardly any transfer. And the color stays on your lips. It doesn't transfer to the cup or to the person's cheek. Trying to keep it G-rated here. But yeah, nice liquid lipsticks. Color stays on for a while. Now the last lipsticks I'm going to show you, also by Chanel, and it's the new one that they came out with, and it is the Rouge Cocoa Blooms. And I did a video on that, and I'll link it down below, and my favorite shade so far is Glow, number 114. And there you go, that is 114 Glow. Now these have oils that gives your lips a really nice feel. It doesn't feel very greasy, but it has that nice slip to it, and I found out that after the color goes away that the oils just kind of still is on my lips. It has a nice slip to it. It's not drying at all. So that was kind of a nice surprise after the color kind of faded away. But so far, number 114, love that shade. Yeah, these lipsticks from Chanel and even the one by Uoma, love these lipsticks. Cream lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, metallic lipsticks, yeah. Now let's go into skincare, and also did a video on these. These are masks, and they're from the brand I'm From. You've got 4 of them here, and I used one of them this morning. This is the honey mask, and the honey mask contains 38.7 pure honey in this mask. And they call it I'm From because if you look here, there it is, the Jiri Mountain, Korea. That is where they source the honey from. And it's a beautiful mask. It gives you hydration, and whenever I put it on, it just relaxes me. It's a very indulgent mask, this one. And then the next one is the ginseng mask, and they source the ginseng from this area right there. This one gives you some heat to really open up the pores to clean it out. And in this one, I did buy the full size, just waiting for it. This is the mugwort mask, and they source the mugwort right here. And this one is a cooling mask, and this one really does calm the skin if you have acne-prone skin like I do. This one just kind of calms it down, and it really does brighten up your skin. Love this mask. And the last one, this is the rice mask, and they source the rice right here. And this is a good exfoliating mask, and this one also brightens up the skin. And a little silicone spatula. This is great for the honey mask and the ginseng mask. The other mask, I like to use my fingers to give me that exfoliation. But this spreads out the product very nicely, even for other masks. And in that video about the mask, I went a little bit more in depth and showed demos about it, and I'll link it down below for you guys. But yeah, love those masks, what it does to my skin. Now let me show you some earrings, and I'm wearing one of them right now, but let me show you what I picked up first. It's this one. It's the crystal hoop earrings by this brand Stella and Ruby, and this is in the clear. I like these so much that I went ahead and looked, and they had them in blue. And this kind of goes well with my eye look, doesn't it? Now, as of right now, as of filming, Nordstrom still carries them, and they're on sale for $28.80. They were originally $48. I just think that these are very pretty. Hope this video is not going to be too long, but the last thing I'd like to share with you is my favorites is getting Botox. Finally got it. It's been over a year since I had Botox, and it was looking kind of rough there on my forehead. And my 11s was really getting deep, so yeah, I finally got Botox, and yeah, I love getting Botox. I've been getting Botox for years, about twice a year. And I have to admit, in some of the videos that I did after I got Botox, one side was a little bit higher, my brows was a little bit higher. I like it better that way than when my brows were droopy. And my 11s were really making me look mean. See, I can still, you know, have expression on my face. So yeah, finally got Botox. I want to be transparent here to let you know. I love getting Botox. Fillers, I did get fillers several years ago, and it was okay. I think I prefer Botox better. I do get it here in my forehead and in my crow's feet. And I just love getting in my crow's feet area because it helps with eyeshadow application. Because I just have those deep wrinkles right here. I mean, I still have the wrinkles, but it's not as deep or sagging. The Botox just kind of lift it up. Well, all right, you guys, this is a long favorites video, but it's been long overdue, I should say. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.